Hey, Alan Kopelman here. Let's talk about a subject that drives business owners up the wall. Chargebacks. Okay? This is like the craziest thing. I get questions on this all the time. But one of the things that people call me about is they say, "Oh, I talked to this company and they told me they can prevent chargebacks." There is nothing that you can do in your business to prevent chargebacks. There's nothing you can do to curtail chargebacks. There's nothing that can prevent chargebacks. There's nothing that can stop chargebacks. What business owners need to understand is that the cardholder has an agreement with their bank that they get their credit card from. And that agreement allows them to dispute any transaction that's run on their credit card. So there's nothing. You can take a picture of the person. You could take a picture of them holding their driver's license, their credit card. You could have a video of them in your business. You could make them sign a piece of paper. You can do all of that. But it's not going to stop them from going to their bank and saying, "I wasn't there," or "I didn't like the food there," or "I didn't get the service I expected," or whatever it was, okay, that they're claiming, okay? There's no way to prevent chargebacks. Now, what can you do? You can make sure that your paperwork is in order, your website policies are in order, you have check boxes on the checkout on your website. If you have a restaurant or a bar, you're experiencing tons of chargebacks. There are things you can do. You can put all sales are final on the bottom of your tickets, but that doesn't stop somebody from going to their bank and going, "I want to do a chargeback." Then what you need to do is you need to look at the letter that you get, and you need to address what the person is saying in the letter, and you need to write a letter back. The days are over. We can just take a picture of the receipt and send it over there. You have to fight the chargeback. You have to tell them you use the chip. Don't be key. If you key enter, like say you're a bar or a restaurant and you key enter the transaction, that you're going to automatically lose the chargeback. You swipe the card when you're supposed to be using the chip, you're going to automatically lose it. Why are you going to lose those? Because in 2015 they had this liability shift, and if you're in a retail restaurant card present business, you have to use the chip. You shouldn't be keying and you shouldn't be swiping. So you have this fallback rule that they call it, and you can get a chargeback. So you don't want to get chargebacks. Use the chip. You don't want to have old equipment. I go into medical offices and they're still swiping cards or they're key entering everything. All the customer has to do is complain. Boom, you're done. You have a retail SIC code, which is a card present business, and you lose. So there's no way to prevent chargebacks. But what you can do is review your policies, your procedures, to make sure that those policies and procedures are good and that you can defend the chargeback and win most of your chargebacks. When I hear restaurants are losing tons and tons of chargebacks, there's something going on at that restaurant that's causing that. And what we do here, I have a company, Nationwide Payment Systems. We help people with that, to review their policies. And that's what you need to do. Talk to your credit card company or talk to me, and we review your policies and procedures and show you not how to prevent chargebacks, but how to defend them properly and put roadblocks in place. But those roadblocks, there's no roadblock that you can do. There's no picture you can take that's going to prevent chargebacks. That's the real story on chargebacks. Thank you for listening. Alan Kopelman, peace out.
Bye.
Clancy.